Expert this afternoon. If you have a 401k plan, you're on the right road to retirement, but you could be losing out on tens of thousands of dollars in that savings because of fees charged by your employer's plan.
If you're surprised, you are not alone. Most people don't realize 401ks have those fees attached. We've got our certified financial planner, Tony Drake. He's with wealthwisconsin.com to tell us, first of all, how do we find out what our fees are in the first place so we can drive them down if it's possible?
Yeah, it's a great question. 401ks are important, especially if you have an employer that matches, that's free money. But there's some new laws out there. You can definitely find out what those fees are. In fact, you should have received a disclosure in the mail sometime around tax time. Most of us, unfortunately, get those, and what do we do with them? Right in the garbage. So, but it's pretty easy to find out. You can also log on and find out what fees you're paying.
So the 401k fees go to what? I mean, where does our money go?
They go to, most companies are hiring an outside management firm to take care of that 401k for the company, do the filings, things of that nature. So they're going to charge a administrative and management fee. And those fees can range as low as 1/3% all the way up to close to 2%, according to a recent study. They're also saying about half of us have no idea what we're paying. And if you put that to real numbers, let's say your 401k is $100,000, 1.5%. Over a 40-year work span, that's over $100,000 in fees.
Okay, let's say that letter we got in the mail at tax time got tossed away. How do we find out now what we're paying?
You can either go to your HR department. They should easily be able to duplicate that statement for you. Or most companies nowadays, you can log in online and take a look at those fees.
So you mentioned once you know what you're paying, lowering the fee, but how do you do that? Is that like negotiating your interest rate on a credit card? Or
a couple things you can do. Most employers are offering several different funds. Some of the fees come from internal fund charges. So you can look at those internal costs inside of the funds and pick some that are a little bit more cost effective.
All right. Tony Drake, thanks for coming in this afternoon. If you have a question for any of our experts, send an email, asktheexperttoday's TMJ4.com. You may also leave a voicemail at that number right there on your screen.